Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we explore the fascinating stories and secrets of the natural world. I'm your host, David, and I'm excited to share with you a tale that will take us deep into the heart of the forest, where myth and reality blur. Today, we're going to talk about Bigfoot, the elusive creature said to roam the woods of North America. But this isn't just a story about a mythical beast. It's also a story about the people who search for it and what they can teach us about the power of observation, dedication, and the human desire to connect with nature. Researchers Jamie Lewis and Andy Bartlett spent years studying the Bigfoot community, attending conferences, and interviewing those who claim to have encountered the creature. What they found was surprising despite their unconventional pursuit. Bigfooters are not anti-science, but rather, they're pro-science, albeit in a counter-establishment way. They're citizen scientists, collecting data and observing the natural world in their own unique way. As Lewis and Bartlett delved deeper into the world of Bigfoot, they discovered a complex hierarchy within the community, with A-listers like academic Jeff Meldrum and TV personalities holding sway. But what's most fascinating is how Bigfooters use rhetorical techniques to establish their credibility and convince others of their encounters. They often begin with qualifiers, setting themselves up as rational, logical individuals before sharing their extraordinary stories. So, if you were to encounter Bigfoot in the woods, how would you go about convincing others? Would you use similar techniques, emphasizing your own credibility and rationality, or would you take a different approach? As we explore the world of Bigfoot, we're reminded that the natural world is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered, and that sometimes it's the most unlikely pursuits that can lead us to new discoveries and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. As we take a break from the natural world, we're going to explore a different kind of landscape, one of human resilience and community. Today, we're going to talk about a tragedy that struck a small town in Canada, Tumbler Ridge, where a mass school shooting left a community reeling. In this tiny town of less than 2,500 people, the pain of loss is felt deeply by everyone. The first responders knew the victims, and not a single person was untouched by the tragedy. It's a stark reminder that even in the most peaceful of places, horror can strike without warning. As one resident so eloquently put it, you can still leave your door unlocked, but those poor people who lost their children and their loved ones, it's going to take longer to heal. Soft music plays in the background. As we reflect on this tragedy, we're reminded of the importance of human connection and community. Neighboring towns have come together to support Tumbler Ridge, sending resources and small gestures that have a significant impact. From lifeguards to skating technicians, people are coming together to help the town heal. As city manager Milo McDonald said, there's an awful lot of people right now who want to help. They want to reduce suffering. In the face of such tragedy, it's easy to feel helpless, but the people of Tumbler Ridge are showing us that even in the darkest moments, there is hope. A logo has appeared with mountain peaks and a red heart, bearing the words, Tumbler Ridge Strong. It's a nod to the collective resilience needed in the town and a confidence that it exists within each resident. Soft music continues. As we conclude this story, we're reminded that even in the most difficult times, human connection and community can be a powerful source of healing. Let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty of human kindness and the strength that comes from supporting one another. Welcome back to Nature Walk. Today, we've been exploring the intricate relationships between our environment, our health, and the food we eat. As we conclude our journey, let's take a closer look at a pressing issue that affects us all, the impact of ultra-processed foods on our well-being. Recently, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. sparked a national conversation by blaming ultra-processed food for America's soaring obesity rates. He didn't mince words, calling these foods poison that are not only making us obese, but also leaving us malnourished. The statistics are staggering. 70% of Americans are either overweight or obese, and it's not just a matter of personal choice or lack of exercise. Food writer Michael Pollan has been sounding the alarm about the dangers of highly processed foods for decades. He advises us to eat healthier by avoiding ultra-processed foods altogether. But what exactly are these foods and how can we identify them? Pollan's simple yet powerful rule is to shop the periphery of the grocery store, where whole foods like fruits, vegetables, and meats are typically found. The problem lies in the fact that many ultra-processed foods contain ingredients that are engineered to be addictive, making it difficult for us to stop consuming them. Former FDA head David Kessler is now petitioning the government to revoke the GRAs, generally recognized as safe status for dozens of processed refined carbohydrates such as corn syrup and maltodextrin, unless companies can prove they are safe and not fueling obesity. As we navigate the complex world of food and health, it's essential to stay informed and make conscious choices about what we put into our bodies. By choosing whole, nutrient-dense foods and supporting sustainable agriculture, we can take a significant step towards reclaiming our health and well-being. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.